Traditional TV sound.
Doesn't really have much to go on.
It's dull, it's tinny, disappointing.
Associated with notable figures.
Wow, my grandmother
ZVOX
did talk
AccuVoice
world
level
when I was
1.
younger.
Well, this find is from the 1500s, and it depicts a
Level
Peruvian
2.
coffee bean farmer, as you can see. He was an influential member
Level
of the village,
3.
and these types of pieces have been found in pre-Columbian
Level
sites
4.
such as temples and ruins, so it makes it a real good treasure.
AccuVoice
That's
level
amazing.
5.
And now I'm very pleased to tell you that this figurine today
AccuVoice
at
level
auction is
6.
a very
Now this soundbar has additional features, so simply press and hold your AccuVoice button for a couple of seconds and you'll access your SuperVoice technology. Here's your TV sound.
and all the history associated with it. I would say this would actually be
SuperVoice
something in the region
level
of $40,000 to $50,000.
Wow, I'm speechless.
Level
Absolutely, it's a
2.
great find.
Five on the line. Cook goes wide. Jackson is lined up on
Level
your
3.
field. Smith is back in shotgun formation. Armstrong has it on his
Level 4.
fingertips. Touchdown for the Rams.
SuperVoice level 5.
Multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom. 142,000 divided by
1609, you're gonna get
TV sound.
right around
88 miles
With SuperVoice.
every 1 hour. Great Scott, right?
no, seriously?
And without. That's the huge difference ZVOX can make in your home.
And you know what? It can, it will, it does. You read those customer reviews, they read like love letters. ZVOX is the pioneer in this company. I guess it's like anything else, beauty or otherwise, when you're successful at something in life, people copy you. This is exclusive patented technology. A lot of the people on the reviews have called this the marriage saver. I'll let Lori fill in the blanks there. But here's your value. $265. You go to that big website where, you know, it's named after a river. You even go here at HSN. Even our today's specials. This is for all intents and purposes today's special priced. Then you get the 1 year of Live XL, Curiosity Stream, and get your groove on, burn off that COVID calorie, another $60 on that 3 months daily burn. HSN exclusive. We have, Ellison, do we have all 3 color choices? So if you want the espresso, we have the last 80. Oh shoot, it's a little hard for me to turn from this angle. Can, Dustin, I think can they see that from the top? Maybe if I go on the other side. That looks kind of like a cherry wood. That's the one that I bought when we did this as a today's special. It really looks like a nice warm wood. There we go. So you can see, we call it espresso, but it's almost like an aubergine. Then I'll go back over here. We've got black, which of course is black, a nice matte black. And then, do we call this officially steel gray? No, oh, titanium. Okay, we're calling this titanium. But it's almost like that, I don't know, silver-ish, you know, grange color, and then of course black. It's small but mighty. Lori, you are too kind. It's so funny. I like how you leave me to do the heavy lifting now. So this is actually Lori's personal speaker. See, I needed to do arm curls today, so thank you, girlfriend. Now,
You're welcome.
You know I always say, it's not like Spinal Tap. It's not about the loudness, it's about the clarity. So this big, clunky, heavy, expensive, I might add, a lot more money than this actually does not do what this does, right?
Right, exactly. I mean, that one was all about loudness, right? And it made a horrible situation of muddled sound louder, but it didn't make it clearer. That's where ZVOX comes in, and that's why this is always such a highly rated product. This is the newest and latest model. This is the model with all the bells and whistles, with the 12 different levels of AccuVoice technology. It has patented hearing aid technology built right in. You get virtual 3D surround sound for your entire room. It has the 12 levels. So that's going to clarify the voices like I showed you on the video at the top of the presentation. So if you're that person who has had a really, really hard time understanding what's being said on TV, you can literally have this up and out of the box in just a couple minutes with one cable. It's so simple and easy for you to set up. But here's what it does. It pulls the voices out of the background and it lifts them and then it pushes them forward so you can hear every single word as clear as a bell. And Shannon, one of the big problems with the TVs now they look good, right? But they're getting thinner and thinner and thinner. And so they aren't leaving much room inside for speakers that are big enough to really deliver bold sound. So that's where this is really falling short these days. These TVs, we need something to be able to hear it. So with ZVOX, with that AccuVoice technology, it is going to clarify. So you can hear every single word. I was sick and tired of turning on closed captioning and reading TV, super annoying. I was also sick and tired of rewinding 100 times because I was missing the plot points, right? Super frustrating. When you have this technology, now everyone in the room can hear at a lower level. So Shannon, it is a life-changing technology for anybody who loves TV.
It really is. And in fact, you know, we do have the demo, and then I'd actually like to walk over to the Samsung to prove a point if I can. So should I do the demo first, then I'll walk over to the big old TV? Because there are a couple of things going on. So Lori did a great demonstration as always, but the big thing for me is you are looking at not loudness per se.
Well, this find is from the 1500s, and it depicts a Peruvian coffee bean farmer, as you can see.
Right.
He was an influential member of the village, and these types of pieces have been...
To having a...
Hey, Shan,
oh, do you
I
have
think you just need to unmute TV. Unmute the TV real quick with the other remote.
Doing today.
Okay, look at this. So now they're asking for trouble. But here's what's interesting. They've got the mute on the other one. Don't give a girl too many remotes. Don't give a girl too many shoes or too many choices. Let me regroup, shall we?
Yes, well, I was cleaning out my grandfather's attic and I found a really
Absolutely.
box. And when I looked inside, this was there. And it looked really old, but other than that, I didn't really have much to go on.
Well, this is from Peru, and normally these ceramic pieces are associated with notable figures.
Wow, my grandfather did travel the world when he was younger.
Well, this find is from the 1500s, and it depicts a Peruvian coffee bean farmer, as you can see. He was an influential member of the village, and these types of pieces have been found in pre-Columbian sites, such as temples and ruins, so it makes it a real good treasure.
That's amazing.
I know, I'm very pleased to tell you that this figurine today at auction is a very, very collectible piece.
Really?
Absolutely. I mean, the figurine in average condition will be worth somewhere between $10,000 and $15,000.
Oh, wow.
Because it's in such good condition and all the history associated with it, I would say this would actually be something in the region of $40,000 to $50,000.
Wow, I'm speechless.
Absolutely, it's a great find.
See, I just had too many choices, too many remotes, but it proves a point. And actually, Dustin, I'm gonna walk over to our big TV for just a moment because it doesn't matter how big your TV is. You know, we love the idea of these large TVs, Lori, and this is one of the reasons that ZVOX developed this technology. These are gorgeous screens. No one's gonna ever complain about getting this TV at home, but even this beautiful man cave movie theater experience is not going to do what this does. And that's the cry and shame. Somebody gets this beautiful movie theater, you know, man cave in a box at home, and then they're still fighting over that remote saying, what did they say? What did they say? Especially because a lot of the movies, this is gonna be the new normal, I think, especially in the entertainment industry where a lot of the new movies will be streaming at home. So Lori, let's talk about this. I could have the best, the most beautiful, the brightest, the best resolution, the most beautiful picture in the world, but if I don't have this, I might still be missing the action, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't understand any dialogue coming out of my big TV with the with people with accents. I have a really hard time with that until I got ZVOX. I was having a really hard time with volume. I kept telling my husband, up, 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 and he kept saying, Lori, it's so loud. It was blasting him out. It wasn't about the loudness. For me, it was about the clarity. So I was able to hear, once we hooked up the ZVOX, those voices on TV. Here's a typical speaker that the team at ZVOX pulled out of a flat screen TV. Look how small this is. It's like a little tiny button. This is not going to deliver satisfying sound, and they're typically firing in the wrong direction, down or backwards. And just so all of our viewers at home know, simplified remote control, so anybody can use this. And Shannon, you're using it under a very extreme circumstance that we're not going to deal with at home.
Thank you.
Because you can actually train, you can actually train your main remote control to operate your ZVOX, so your cable remote. So then you can just tuck this in a drawer. But yeah, what you're dealing with in the studio is a totally different thing than anyone is going to be dealing with at home. But this simple remote, all you're going to do at home is go through your levels of your AccuVoice. That is all you're going to have to do. Kind of get to where you like it, and then you can put this in a drawer if you train your main remote to use it. But Shannon, easy to hook up, one cable. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Teeny tiny, so it's not an eyesore in front of a big, gorgeous Samsung or any brand television. And virtual 3D surround sound. So instead of that big installation with speakers behind your head and wires through the ceiling, this is going to give you a similar effect without having to get all of that installation done. And the other thing, Shannon, marriage saver. We had a caller call in. Her name was Kim. She was super excited. She talked to Adam and I. She said, my husband, she's like, I was having a real hard time with him. This saved our marriage. And then I happened to run into her in person at a cruise port here in Florida a few months later, like maybe a few weeks later. She said, Lori, you saved my marriage with ZVOX. My name is Kim. Do you remember me? I was like, oh my gosh, I got the chills. I get the chills every time I tell that story. She was so frustrated with her husband, and now they can sit and enjoy TV together. So this is an emotional issue. This is an issue about enjoying TV again. ZVOX really makes those voices pop, as you heard. It really makes all of the difference. If you want to have that great TV watching experience, you really need to try it. You owe it to yourself to try it.
You do indeed. And listen, if you've ever fought with that remote and you've ever said, I can't hear what they're saying, I can't hear what they're saying, I can't hear what they're saying.
You are absolutely...
I can hear what they're saying. Yes, drop the remote. She figured it out.
That's my girl. That's
See?
my girl.
Listen, you can take me out before sunrise, but you're not going to get much out of me. Lori.